got I got 3 bars 5G and my shit not working. How that work? Right? So as I was saying, right? I can't say what it does, you just gotta experience it. Alright, let me cut through this grass. So back with what I was saying was that they realized I used to try and tell somebody to do this, and I always wanted to do this with somebody. Like, I knew this was a thing, but what I kept finding was I wasn't finding people who were ready for it. Like, they weren't ready to like do this. And it was like, damn, like, I don't mind telling people the shit I've been through and that I've done. I don't give a fuck, right? Because I understand all this shit was programming, bro. I'm gonna put it to you this way. Yup, you can speak on it. When I was a kid, I had to grow up with supercell and thalassemia. Do you understand? This is one of the most severe like things that there is, and no one had answers for it. Do you know what these things do to your body when they're not taken care of, which is what's happening to all of us because no one knows how to take care of it? You understand your bones they're not finished like developing and growing, and your organs are all this, that, and the other, and that they need all this energy, so they're basically feeding off of each other so you can stay alive. Your body's eating itself so that you can stay alive. We're so powerful, we're pushing through it because no one will listen or help us anyway. So we figure we might as well keep pushing forward. And if you got suicidal thalassemia, I'm here to let you know, nigga, that's how powerful we are. It's our willpower that we decided to just keep moving forward that has kept us alive. But you got to understand, like, that shit is not enough. Like, when I say it's not enough, what I mean is, like, we need to go higher than this. We see it's possible. People are living their life and however they need to, because a lot of people struggle making friends and shit because you got this XYZ, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Like, the list goes on. And you can't say it because it scares people, like, and they can't handle it because of the energy it's on. Like, the frequency, they can't handle it. So we had to grow up with all of this shit. I don't give a fuck about anything that I've done. I ain't been sitting out here trying to intentionally hurt nobody. I ain't did none of that. And even the people who have, I still feel like there's forgiveness for them. Because you gotta understand, they doing that. They just sick. That's it. Why are they sick? Because society is sick. Society is very low vibration. Look who's running society, bro. It's low vibrational. There's no other way to explain it. It's very low vibrational. So what happens is, vibrational society. What do you think that would be like? That's why you see people, like black people, operating the way they do. You know what I'm saying? Even that, like, that was my thing. Like, there's a part of me that kind of isolated from even calling myself black because black people couldn't even accept me with having supercell thalassemia. So a part of me did the Split thing. If you ever seen the movie Split, like, a bunch of different personalities, like the nigga from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho, he saw something even, it was, I don't know if it was the humans or the demons. I think he saw the humans doing certain things to demons, and he was like, what the fuck is this? And because of that, he couldn't handle it, so his personality split into a bunch of, like, different things. Like, that's what happens. So what happened for me was, and this is also supercell, a lot of us probably have this shit too. What happens is, it's a part of your consciousness or your energy that couldn't accept the fact that your own people couldn't accept you or help you or do anything. They won't even listen, right? That's what it is. So we get to do that, right? So that's why I sit here. I'm not afraid to sit here and say I done isolated from being around black people. I'm not afraid to say that shit. Nigga, every black person I tried to tell that I had, they did not give a fuck. And it's not necessarily that they didn't give a fuck. They didn't have the capacity energetically. So what happens is their soul blocks them off from hearing or being able to absorb, care, do about, help me in any way that would actually matter. Like, they can't handle it because they're not meant to. It's for us to take our own power. It's that simple. It's complex as fuck, actually, but it is that simple. I am sitting on this bench because a nigga needs some water. I was just doing a lot of fucking water. Damn, it's hot. This shit moved back. That's hard. So, there's something else. Power Rangers, this and the other. Yeah, let me get some of this water. It's certain shit I used to do as a kid that you wouldn't fucking believe if I told you. It's not time to say it yet, but you will. Cool. Tell you, I don't have no problem admitting nothing I done, nigga. And I done did shit that would have you like, nigga, what the fuck? Oh, I can say that. Bro, when I was a little kid, I used to eat toilet paper. And people be like, oh, that's disgusting, blah, 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 blah. No one ever sits here and says, why was he doing that? I didn't even know why I was doing it. And now they found the reason that it's called pica, right? What happens is if a child or a person doesn't have enough nutrients, right, or they're not eating, they'll start to eat inanimate, if that's the word, objects. They'll just eat random shit to give themselves some type of something. That's what it was. Because of supercell thalassemia not being able to take care properly, it was like subconsciously my body was doing whatever. It's like, we're gonna eat this shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Niggas, they didn't even know I was doing that shit. I was a terrible habit as a kid. I was like, what the fuck? Looking back on it, but I understand it now. And I don't give a fuck. You know why? Another reason I'm not afraid to say that is because there's a bunch of motherfuckers who's hiding shit behind closed doors that they'll never want to admit to because they're too afraid, or they're too like, oh, people won't love me. Bitch, love yourself, nigga. Do this study and do this stuff, and you'll learn how to love yourself. And none of this shit fucking matter, dog. It's a reason for everything. It's a reason for why this person's doing that, it's a reason for all of this shit. It's a reason for all of this shit. Yo, this is gonna be a fucking terrible example, but I'm gonna use it. You ever see that old niggas have this weird habit of looking at really, really young girls? Do you know why that is, right? We look at them, we just want to say, oh, they're nasty. They're nasty. They're weird. No, they're sick. They're sick. That's what a lot of women don't understand about men. The men from birth are not allowed to express emotions. If you don't express emotions, imagine you had a magic water bottle that you could always pour water in it and it would keep getting bigger and the water never overflowed out. What would happen? The bottle would just keep expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. Do you see anyone's body doing that? No. So what is this symbolic of? This is symbolic of men not being able to express their emotions. That's why niggas is going bald. That's why niggas is they fucking back is hurting. It's all because their energy is not running right because they're not allowed to express their emotions. So when you start seeing niggas getting all aggressive and this, that, and the other, that's because he ain't never been allowed to express his emotions. So you ever held back a nut for way longer than you supposed to and that shit come blasting out? It's the same thing. The energy is coming blasting out because that nigga has never got to express his emotions. So it's coming out in a way that it actually is. It's coming out technically sick. But y'all looking at, oh, he's this, no, the nigga is sick and y'all ignoring it, right? And this the problem. This is how we look at women. So a lot of times, say that, all right, women like to look at men like, oh, there's something wrong with us, it's our fault, like, oh, we're sick and this, that, and the other, or like something's wrong. Yes, nigga, something is wrong with us. And here, well, I'm not gonna say us because I've been doing my healing, but you feel me, whatever resonates. So what was the other thing? The other thing was, a lot of women, we look at y'all like y'all fucking stupid because y'all don't do no studying, y'all don't understand shit, y'all don't nothing. Y'all sitting here saying, it's something wrong with him. It's something wrong with him. And no part of your mind said, let me figure out what the fuck is wrong with him so I can help him. Y'all just want to sit there and cry because that's what y'all used to, because it's what's been allowed for you since birth. Y'all need to start using y'all fucking brain, and we need to start listening to our feelings and emotions so we can all come together, nigga. Back to a village and a tribe and on this, stop this fuckery. Like, that's literally all it is. It's all it is, bro. It's just opposites. Y'all way too far in y'all feminine energy and we way too far in our masculine energy. We need to balance the shit. That's all the shit is, right? But it goes deeper than just saying balance it. You could practice it on a low level. You know what I'm saying? If you a nigga, go meditate. Go sit with how you actually feel. Think about how you've treated people. And then, all right, let me reflect. All right, let me change this and go into the world and do better, right? Women, go fucking study some books. Go watch some high vibrational movies. Go around niggas that you know that actually love you or gonna give you the truth. Those are the niggas that's like, that nigga's playing you. He gonna be blunt. The best love comes from bluntness, nigga. Bluntness. It comes from bluntness, pure honesty. Because pure honesty puts you in a place of purity and neutrality. Now you can choose what you want from there. That's what all of it is, right? So another thing is like the thing with men is to operate a lot of times in this society. We've had to abandon the notion of even having emotions because we have to absolutely focus, which is left brain analytical information processing. And there's so much bullshit going on, and so many men are not. I'm gonna let you know now too. The way to being connected, one of the best ways to be connected spiritually is to basically, you gotta cleanse your emotions, cleanse your energies, cleanse your energy. You have to learn how to express, but not stay in it too long. That's the thing. A lot of men need to do this. A lot of men need to learn how to cry again. If you want to learn how to cry, I'm gonna tell you how to cry right now. Go watch romance anime. Go find romance anime, nigga. I don't care who you are. I don't care how tough you is. Romance anime is done so well that it will make you cry. And you don't gotta sit here and you just want to activate that ability, right? Because that's an ability. It's an ability. You understand? Tears are from the soul. It's an ability. Me speaking to you is from the soul. I'm speaking from my soul, from my consciousness, bro. Right? So it's an ability that you can activate. I learned how to cry again by watching romance animes. This is what I mean on a lower level. There's plenty of shit, different things you could do. Go watch some romance anime, right? You don't gotta feel soft about it. Like, it's nothing wrong with that shit, bro. It's nothing wrong with that shit. So I'm gonna tell you what this is right now too. It's another thing. When I was a kid, right? See, I got a pink hoodie on. Well, it's really magenta, but I don't really care. I'm out here with it. Toes out and all. I don't give a fuck. Look at it on my toe. I don't care, nigga. We supposed to be out here like this. So again, I'm in the middle of a park. I'm chilling. It's amazing, right? So the thing with wow, this made me a little uncomfortable. The thing with men, like, I used to grow up and there were parts of me that, like, I used to question if I was gay or not. And I finally figured out what this was. I figured out it's several things, but one of it is I have this ability where I can see the beauty in everything. So fat niggas, gay niggas, and when I say niggas, I mean both men and women. I mean both. Niggettes, I think my cousin called it niggettes. I used to call it niggerettes. Something, I think maybe it was niggettes. I don't give a fuck. Niggas and niggettes, right? Like, what this was, I could see the beauty in everything. But I grew up around men who were in the military, so it was like, you being soft. You singing, you being soft. You expressing, you being soft. You looking at flowers, you being, like, so a lot of things that include beauty, it was like blocked off. So I looked at myself as there was something wrong with me. The same way they did Zuko, where Zuko was like, I don't think we should be doing this to these people. All these bitch-ass elders and older people was like, we gonna conquer these people and do this. And Zuko was like, I don't think we should be doing this. And the most honorable motherfucker got confused to made him think that he didn't have honor. That's what the adults do, because they program. You gotta learn how to get out of their program, get the fuck away from them, and get in the world and fucking get in nature and get in tune with yourself, so that you could get the fuck away from these niggas. They have programming. They have insane level programming. The children have less programming than the fucking adults. That's why they're free. That's why they could do this. That's why they don't think about shit too much. They just do shit. But the children are the geniuses, bro. They're the way. And I'm one of the children. Right? So, what was I saying? Right? So it was twisting my thinking. The elders thinking is twisted. That's why when we get around and we be like, we need to get away. You don't even know why. I need to get away from this nigga. Like when your parents come home from work, I need to get away from this nigga. You just know it. That's a feeling. That's a gift. That's an ability that we all have. We literally all have it. Right? So the other side, I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the gay shit. All right, so the other side too, right? And this is why I'm gonna let niggas with Supercell know. I came to this awareness or this information. Well, basically, nature showed me this. It showed me certain places in my body that were running energy in specific ways that did not allow me to maintain my own integrity, my own energy, and my own frequency. And so, because I spent a lot of time around women, a lot of women's energy rubbed off on me, and not even just rubbed off on me. That's one thing, but it influenced how my energy ran. So, you know, just because they women don't mean that they perfect, and they did like, that's not how it works. They got their own fuckery too. They got their own bullshit and trauma and da 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 da. So a lot of their shit used to rub off on me. So what happens is, if you someone like me who had a lot of gifts unlocked at a very early age, I was able to see certain shit. I was able to fucking have certain dreams and take over them. I was able to do a lot of things that I didn't understand were abilities and gifts. What happens is, you can absorb people's energy and you can start living out they type of shit. And like, nah, right? No. Because, right, like, I'll sit here, like, for example, I sit here, right? I got a what? Pink magenta hoodie on, green pants. That don't mean I ain't got no burner on me. That don't mean I don't have this, that, and the other. If a motherfucker want to try something, you could do whatever you want, bro. Master both. I got rainbow earrings in, nigga. I keep trying to tell people, you ain't gay unless you sucking dick. I keep trying to tell people, but here's the thing. We running away from like the colors and shit and being certain ways, and it's programming. It's programming to keep us locked in the body. It's programming to keep the body in a stressful state. That's all it is. When we was little kids, it was colors everywhere and we loved it. And as we got older, wearing colors is gay. No, bitch, sucking dick is gay. That's what's gay. But that's for another story. That's for another day, right? I don't want to go too deep into that. But it's programming, bro. You know how free I feel? The feeling of freedom is where all of your power is. That feeling of freedom, bro, you could do whatever you want, say whatever you want. And that's what I was also talking about earlier before my video cut off. Not before, but earlier in that video, that like that freedom also has to do with like your willpower. Like when your willpower, when you free and you could just choose what resonates all the time, bro, oh my God. It's godly. Like, it's amazing. So these were certain, I forget why I'm even talking about this in the first place, but these were certain programs that were programmed to me. Bro, I'm a child of the rainbow. I'm a child of the sun. I'm supposed to wear all these colors. Nigga, I've been destined to do this shit for the longest. Every time I was on the brink of killing myself, a random ass rainbow would just show up. And it'd be like, I couldn't deny it. Like, this was clearly a sign from God that like, yo, you gonna be good. I just didn't understand what it was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know none of that shit. Because we was programmed to think that the rainbow is gay, and it's not. Nigga, the rainbow is from the Bible. God was like, I'm going to show y'all the rainbow so I don't kill y'all motherfuckers again for being stupid. That's basically what the rainbow, nigga, is in the Bible. That's where the rainbow comes from. God flooded the earth because niggas was not believing. And he was like, you know what, that might have been too harsh. I'm going to give you niggas the rainbow and never do it again. That's what it was about. That's literally what it comes from. So I don't want to go to the whole gay people thing. They ain't got nothing to do with me. It's none of my business. But when I see the rainbow, I think of like magic, majestical God. That's what I'm thinking of, because that's where it comes from. All this other stuff has nothing to do with me. If that's what they want to use it for, it has nothing to do with me. Sure, go ahead. I don't care. But if there's ever a point where the creator comes to me and says, that's not the way, I'm on it. But for now, that's none of my business. So, yeah, man. And another thing is, you got to be around people where you could speak true and free like this. You have to. Because I realized that, like, I was around, do I go into this? Yeah, I figured. As soon as I started going into, I felt that. I was like, all right. So, okay. So, right. It's a lot of things that we've been programmed to think wrong about. And again, there's another program too. Everyone say, oh, well, this color does this and this color. Nigga, that color does whatever the fuck your energy or your soul is saying it does. The color pink for you might be different than someone else, right? The color green for you might be different than it is someone else. But you got to understand pink in your aura might be different than pink in somebody else's aura. You know what I'm saying? Pink in a woman's aura is usually like beauty and shit like that. But pink in a man's aura might be something different. It's whatever it is personal to you. Right? That's another program. And that's why I keep saying we gotta break out a lot of this shit. A lot of shit's personal. And oh, my aura is this. Our auras are changing all the time. Our colors are changing depending on what we're doing, what type of energy we're running, da-da-da-da-da. Bro, I'm really in here. I done figured this shit out, my nigga. And I just figured, all right, this is for a lot of niggas, right? In a lot of earlier videos, you will see, like, I had really strong psoriasis, right? You will see it here. Now, I'm going to tell you what that is. Psoriasis comes from several things. It's because it comes from if you might be in an environment that's too dry. You might be in an environment that doesn't have enough humidity or water. You might be around someone who's causing a lot of stress to your aura and your body, to your emotion. You might be around someone who's like, for example, I tell you now, a lot of psoriasis comes from my father because he is a military man who was born in the 50s who does not express his emotions because that's how he was programmed to be. So the fucking emotions just sitting there, just doing whatever. And me feeling that, what it's doing is it starts to create, one, the body's always telling you what's going on, right? For example, if you get too close to fire, the body gonna say, move your bitch ass back. You gonna feel it. The body is always showing you stuff. So when you looking at your body and it look like funny or something weird, that's its way of telling you. It's trying to get your attention so you could consciously fix what's going on. Bro, I got away from the stressful environment. I got in a humid environment, and I got somewhere to sleep that's not in my car, and look at my face, is already different. It's already different. It's already different. Already healing. That's all it is. What the fuck is that? Is that bug or dandruff? Oh, it's a little fuzzy McFuzz, right? That's all that shit is, bro. All of this shit. That's your body telling you this environment don't resonate with you. That's it. If the body start doing that, that's the body saying this environment does not resonate with you. Get the fuck out of here. Now, you got to start finding out how to align your body, your emotions, your energy, your aura. A lot of times they say, like, the sacral chakra. I kind of like aura more because I look at it where the way my mind works, when I look at the root chakra, I'm thinking like, you know, the body and stuff, but I'm thinking like the nervous system. When you understand the aura is basically like we get obsessed with auras, but we don't look at the foundation. Where does the fucking aura even come from? It's most likely the nervous system. And now that I'm going deeper into this, it's probably the entire body in general. It's most likely the body. Damn, that's my own learning right now. See, ooh, because I'm understanding things on a different level because literally nature has given me the ability to get any information that I need at any given moment. And I'm going to tell you why. I was destined to be a pure walking being. That's my power, right? So one of the things that you could get a good understanding of this is Kenzu, right, on Twitter. And I don't really I don't follow it no more because it just doesn't resonate with me, but it was something I needed to learn. It's like he was saying people born on certain days carry certain specific gifts and are part of certain tribes and this, that, and the other. Basically very similar to how I talk about Naruto. But it was like that. And he was saying, like, you know, Monday born is this, Tuesday born is this, Wednesday born is this, Thursday born is this, Friday born is this. And me specifically, I'm born on a Friday, right? So he was saying Friday is fire. Like, you niggas are like, y'all are either the most pure people or the most evil. There's like no in between. I don't want to say there's no in between. There's always an in between. But those are like the pendulum shifting scales, right? It's because we have the power to annihilate demons. We have the power to annihilate demons, and we have the power to purify people, meaning we can help them get demons away from them. Cleanse them of them demons, right? That's what a lot of fire is. This is kind of like the difference between fire and water. Water is more so like healing, letting go of your own emotions. I want you to understand this. When you have backed up emotion, come on, nigga. What? It always comes back full circle. When you have backed up emotions and shit, this is like, you ever seen when water, think of Avatar The Last Airbender. I want to use that example right now. Think of water that gets stuck. It start getting dirty, it start getting nasty, it's not moving, and it gets stuck in this little nasty pool of shit. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this type of energy can harbor a frequency that will attract demons. And that's what you're seeing in a lot of men. That's why men are so fucking dangerous. But y'all women not understanding that it's because he been programmed since a child to never express his emotions. So all his emotions are fucking stuck. And it's fucking attracting stupid ass demons and bullshit. Nigga, that's why niggas go bald and lose their hair, because they not expressing their emotions, bruh. That's why. That's it. That's it. And because of that, they start becoming nasty. They don't take care of themselves. That's all it. We not designed, and we're not supposed to be like this. But that's where it's coming from. And that's where a lot of, you have like Monday water kind of shit. That's what Kenzo used to say. But it resonated with me at the time when I was learning it. A lot of times what happens with me, I can't go into that. But right, so you had Monday, let me get the fuck off this concrete, my God. So you had like Monday water, which was like healing niggas, and you had Friday fire, which was like, oh, okay, like, so Friday, like, these are the niggas that, he was basically saying, like, Friday fire is like, they have the power to annihilate demons. But if they're not in their purpose, what's gonna happen is the strongest demons is gonna make sure that they can't get in their purpose and power. Because once they get in their purpose and power, it's over. It's nothing a motherfucker can do. It's nothing a demon could do to touch us, do anything. And then we could go cleanse everybody the fuck else from they demons so they could be in their purpose. And then all our villages and tribes can come together and this, that, and blah, 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 blah. Nigga, it's up. It's over for this fuckery. Right? This shit is fuckery, nigga. I done figured this shit out. So I'm going to speak on something. And I don't know if this person going to hear this. They might. I have a feeling one day they're going to hear this. It is what it is. There's this girl that I met in high school. And I used to have a crush on her. I had a crush on a lot of girls, bro. I had a crush on a lot of them. I can go down the names, the list, and da-da-da-da-da. But you know what this probably also was? Because I was such a sensitive child, I probably was also feeling their emotions or their, like, hidden emotions from me. Understand, nothing's gonna be hidden, bro. You can't hide shit. You can't hide shit no more. It's impossible. It's impossible because the energy will reveal it. So, again, what was I saying? Right, there was this girl in high school I used to have a crush on. Not the girl that I showed in the other video earlier. But there was this girl I used to have a crush on. And one day, I remember this early on, like, because I was a very shy person. I ain't talk to people. I ain't talk to her, da-da-da-da-da. But I remember one day she showed me this video of a motherfucker getting their head chopped off. And I was like, and mind you, I didn't look at shit like this as a kid. Like, all the other kids that was watching porn and shit, like, I wasn't on that yet because my maturity was slow. I was on Power Rangers, bitch. Like, Power Rangers, nigga, go, Power Rangers. Da, 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 da. Right? So, again, like, wow. That's wild. Okay. So, again, where was I at? Right. Like, she showed me a video of somebody get their head. Like, why the fuck would you show me some shit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Right? But here's the thing. This was a... Yeah. Let it be. You'll get clarity on it. This was a message to myself that this was someone that you are not supposed to be with or around. I learned that the hard way. I spent several years around this person. Here's the thing. Here's why. Now, this person actually had a very good heart, and I became very close to this person. But this person carried certain energy and certain demons that I was not supposed to be around because it was blocking me off from my power. I had to learn that the hard way. Right? So, a lot of times when you first meet somebody, there's always like a cue or something that, this ain't the motherfucker to be around. There's always a something that will let you know off the first time meeting them, being around them, anything. It's always something that will let you know you ain't not supposed to be around this motherfucker. You know how I know? You know it's wild? Peep this, right? So, at the time, I remember learning from Kenzo, he said, like, people, Friday-born people, a lot of times, if they're not in purpose, they attract, like, the strongest demons because the demons are trying to stop them from getting in their power. And he was like, a strong-ass demon that can affect a Friday-born is a copycat, right? It's like a copy demon. It just copies shit that you do. So what I learned from this, wow, I see that now in other ways. So what happened with this was when I was, and there's always signs. Your ancestors, your soul is always breaking out, giving you signs. You just have to consciously choose it and do the right things. So there's a song I used to always sing, and it's by the Clips. And I'm pretty sure Pusha T is a Friday born. Fire. Look at the nigga fire, nigga. That nigga gotta be fire, right? So I used to always sing this song around her, and I never knew why. Yeah, I know, yeah, me too. Okay, everybody meet Mr. Me Too. You know what's crazy? That's a song in my childhood. That's probably the only song on that album that I know of. I didn't listen to the album, nothing, but I heard the song in my childhood. And I had no idea why, but I knew it, and I always knew that song. Yeah, I know, yeah, me too. Okay, everybody meet Mr. Me Too. You're copycat demons. Because if you're not enough in your power, you don't know how to, like, stay away from them type shit. A lot of Friday borns, in my opinion, like, just need to spend time alone and clear out your energy. That's all you need to do. Spend time alone, clear out your energy, because we some of the strongest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. So, like, now that, like, I'm really, really in my power, I could see this is why this shit was designed like this, because I didn't realize how powerful I was. And now I'm seeing, whoo, right? So that's a lot of it. All right, I kind of either want to go sit down or end this. I want some grapes. Is it sit down? Okay, everybody. Is this my friend? Okay, everybody meet Mr. Me Too. Okay, I know. Yeah, you too. No, this isn't my phone. That's probably why I didn't. Whatchamacall. Makes a lot of. There you go. I see. But I'm over here for a reason. Alright, cool. Alright, so, don't. You cannot reveal that. Okay. Friday. So I would just say study shit, right? Start studying, like I studied Kenzu. Kenzu shit, his Patreon is $5 motherfucking, nigga. His Patreon was $5 fucking. Go study that shit. A lot of this shit is just study higher vibrational information so that you can get more access to your soul. And as you get more access to your soul gonna show you certain things that you need to go towards, right? So for example, yes, talk about it. If you keep feeling like you need to be the shit or you amazing and this, that, and the other, but you're not doing what's in your purpose, you're gonna feel like some bullshit, because your soul is like, that's not what we here for. And this is where a lot of women, like, get fucked up, because they don't know what they're supposed to be doing at all. I've seen it. And that's why, like, you could say, like, women so powerful and so good at seeing the beauty and everything that it almost becomes like a crutch. Because this is what I had to learn. I saw the beauty and everything, that I wasn't looking at motherfuckers for who they truly were. That was the problem. I was, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Motherfuckers was doing me dirty, all type of shit. And I was letting shit slide because I could see the beauty and everything. You got to understand, you got to be able to see both heaven and hell. You got to be able to see both. You got to know how to be able to get through hell. You got to know how to be able to stay in heaven. You got to know how to do both. Because as long as you keep sitting here saying, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right, they just going to keep doing the same shit. You got to see both. Being able to see the beauty and being able to see whatever else you need to see, right? Because I'm not going to ever say harbor on the ugly, but be able to see it, right? So, for example, I have an ability that allows me, can I say this? I can see certain spirits, right? Let's put it that way. Like, I see it. And it's not necessarily like, I'm looking and, there's a spirit right there. Like, I'm not doing all that, right? But I could sense them, right? They know we could sense them. They know it. They can see our auras and shit. Like all that spiritual realm type of shit, that energy type. They could see that shit. They know. So the thing is now, is like, okay, I know who has what around them. I know who has this going on and that going on. I stay clear of them. I don't need to be around this. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And some of the spirits are not necessarily evil. They just like, some of these motherfuckers are lost, and like that's just what they are. They not necessarily like, they're not evil, but they might be like. I honestly kind of don't want to go into this, but I think I have to. I do. All right, they're kind of like. Some of them don't have anything to sustain themselves. So the way they sustain themselves is through trying to get you to do dumb shit. But they can only reach you if your energy is not right. They'll do some stupid shit, like in a specific, I don't know how to word that. You ever just fucking banged your arm into the wall for no fucking reason, or this and the other? Sometimes like that is some fuckery going on that is trying to get you to just like stub your toe on some shit. It's just trying to get you to be mad and let out your energy so that it can absorb something. Like, that's all it is. But I might be going too far. Whatever. But all that matters is that all that matters is that, oh, I see now. I get it. I see now. I get it. All right, I get what I was getting to. What has been shown to me, it makes sense now. I know what to do. All right, that's the end of the video.